Hi Libra. Alright, welcome to this place. It's called Opal Oracle if you are new, and if you're returning, welcome back. Okay, so Virgo season is when I'm recording this, but whenever you find it, happiest now. So, I figured it would be fun to look at the last third of the year, this Gregorian year anyhow. So we'll be touching on September, October, November, December. Again, this last third, and then as Mercury is also retrograde during this time, I thought we'd take the undercurrent of the two decks and look at that as a little bit of a message for it. Yep, I guess that's that. So let's jump right in here. Let's start with the mercurial energy first. Or the undercurrent energy. So we have Lovers and the King of Pentacles. This reminds me of your energy actually through the Mercury retrograde we did on Patreon. So we're talking about the body, right? And connecting maybe to places that you haven't for a while. I actually see a lot of really beautiful healing. There could be like, it's like, well, I guess, give me a second. It's less about the words, it's more about the feeling. Okay. Some of you specifically are connecting to earth energy. It's interesting, the air is blowing the trees around, but in like a really beautiful way. I like it when, pardon me, earth and air are working together. Something then, what I'm seeing is something that's like really stable and rooted in a beautiful way, like deeply rooted. Not root bound, but just rooted. It all has its spaces to be, and gives that security and like structure to it so it can grow up, right? Up towards the light, up and out. But when the wind is there, it's like, it's helping it to, well, wind makes earth stronger, right? Okay. I suppose during Mercury retrograde, you could also be looking over anything contractual when it comes to work or finances as well. I would say because of Mercury retrograde specifically, you'd want to go over it. This is more about coming up with ideas about things, asking other people their opinions about things, getting your spouse's opinion, talking to your business associates or business partners, like your team at work, things like that. I'd also say if you got a pretty heavy job, whatever it is you do for work, right? Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, pretty powerful stuff there. You want to also make sure that you are, and this has kind of been collective thus far. We've done Leo, Virgo, and now Libra, where you want to make sure you're giving ample time and energy and conversation for the others in your life, whether this would be your lover or your spouse, or just more of the, well, I heard spreading your love into all, like, spreading love into the corners. Something about that. Maybe there's this area here, December, November. I feel like we're kind of highlighting that. Okay. Let's jump into it, right? Why not? So Libra, let's look at September for you and see what's going on there. Ooh, Queen of Swords. She is always on point. This reminds me of the sword and the stone, right? You have to have a pure heart to pull the sword from the stone. What's with that? The star, yes indeed. Holy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on to your... Wait, how's it go? Hold on. I don't know the song. There's some song that says hold on in it. Okay, Libra. This Queen of Swords, again, she is always on point when she shows up for me. This is an energy that's intelligent and clear and concise and fair and thought-provoking. If there's been something... Now remember, let's touch on this a little. The Mercury retrograde goes until about the middle of September. So that could be more of when this energy is more clear for you. There could be a little bit of that kind, you know how you get in your head like what did we say last month? You never have to be anybody but who you are. You don't have to try to be anybody to anybody else. Okay? Know thyself. When you know yourself, then, well, I guess that's what you're doing. That is the alignment that is needed. I would also say in it, we're bringing this back down into a like kind of, although there's something higher. There's something, how do I explain this? What did we say before? It's less about the words, it's more about the feeling. You know, sometimes words don't cut it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when I love something so deeply, there aren't really words to describe it. You know, there's no like words that are needed. I mean, they're nice, they're beautiful, they're helpful. Communication is the solver or the creator of problems, right? So I'd say in September would be a really nice time to continue writing down ideas, feeling into and I just saw bamboo, feeling into bamboo. Because what is that? You keep your feet on the ground solid and you sway, right? You sway. You're not afraid to fall. Maybe there's something, like I just saw this as a shooting star. You know, nobody cries when they see a shooting star. If anything, they're like, oh my God, that's so awesome. Interesting. I keep saying someone really happy after saying that. Okay. So whatever you've been really clear about in yourself, again, getting to know yourself, like I feel like some of you told the universe or like was praying on something for a while too, where you're like, it wasn't just like, Spirit, take the reins and bring me to this place. It was like, no, I know that I am this, and so I need that, and I know that this is true to me, and I know this feels good, and I know, you know, it's that kind of energy, and something becomes clear. Also feel like if you're worried about financial things too, yeah, like some kind of like, I don't know, whatever the concern is, it's alleviated. And it's almost as if there's some kind of new you. This is also, I guess, a way for you to get, okay, you know when you get in your head, well, all right, let's go here. You know when you get in your head, I feel like we're yelling and the neighbors can hear us. Let's like get closer. So, you know when you get in your head and everything's awesome, but you still get in your head, and the best thing that helps that is just like a hug or someone holding your hand, or like someone kind of I saw someone like, you know, when you like touch another person's shoulder, you know, like kind of grab their arm a little bit and like just rub it. It's like physical touch is very healing for you, particularly through this Mercury retrograde time. You know, it's almost like, you know, a painting speaks 1,000 words. But it's like one touch creates like hundreds of words, right? So there could be something about that. I would also, I want you to recognize your own healing abilities. Because you love to help. The more you heal yourself, remember, the more you can help the world. Okay? That doesn't mean being perfect. It just means acknowledging your strengths. Okay? And reinforcing and restructuring weaknesses so that they become stronger. You see what I'm saying? There could also be something between now and, let's see, February. Now in February, there's also something really beautiful and amazing that could come true here. Something you've really been wishing for. It could already be here. It may just be like, or I don't even know. There's a lot going on there. Let's move forward, okay? And not worry, I just said deja vu. Okay, let's see. October, your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, the star again. What? The Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. And the Hermit. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. I heard someone say, I won the game. Now what do I do with it? I won the game. Now what do I do with it? Okay, look. Okay, life starts with an idea, right? Our mental space is such what we say, what we write about, what we think about, all this air energy is like the beginning kind of creation, right? Then we put fire into it. Well, and of course, I see spirit is here, very much so. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4, so maybe something about Aries too. Your opposing energy, or your mirror energy. Let's take it that way. This is who you are. This is also really awesome, wise, reliable people in your life, and you to them. So, the idea then, there's action that's put into that, or like this fire energy, right? Fire needs air to move, to begin, but it needs earth also to stabilize it. To hold it somewhere, right? So October, again, didn't we say this before? Like, you're going to have an awesome birthday. You definitely are. October is super good for you. But I would say that you're going to feel a lot better about the process of it. Hold on. It goes back to this lovers. What's your situation right now with your lovers? We could take it just as love overall. But I really feel like because you rule over relationships in a sense, it's like, are you dating anyone? Like, if you're intimate with anyone right now and you are in a relationship, like, what's going on with that? Does it need more of your attention? Do you, hello, little caterpillar. You know, how's it going in your intimate relationships? Like, what is your dream relationship? What does that look like? Even if you're already married, it's like, what? I mean, you could take it any way. Work relationship, romantic relationship, you know, the relationship with yourself, whatever you're desiring here and wishing for with this double star is pretty powerful. You know, this could be one of those things where some of you are actually coming to a position of being like well known about something, or where you're coming to accept your own differences in a strength way, right? We talked about this last month. You are an equal puzzle piece in the game of life. You have allowed a lot of other people to go past you, right? You slowed down a lot in your life to let other people succeed. You are allowed to succeed also. This double star energy with Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay? Interesting. So, and actually, it's almost like I'm seeing this where, like, the stars are above us, right? Like, this is like spirit guiding us, and then this is almost like the creator of the stars that's like shining a light. It's like, here's the creator, here's the stars, and then here's you. Okay? So there's something where I want you to know that you're never alone in the process either. This could also be a creative project that you've been working on, or something that you've been wanting to, like, put the star, like, put out into the world. Something that maybe you've been creating in the darkness, or like creating, I kind of heard I saw like behind a closed door. It was like sort of in a private space, and now it's wanting to like become more public in a way. You know, like someone doesn't want to be ashamed of what they're doing, I guess. And I suppose there's a bit of confidence that's needed to be like, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can sustain that, right? This Ace of Wands is a beautiful small fire. Maybe that would be nice on your birthday, actually, is to have a fire like under the stars, you know? For some of you, this could be where in October it could be helpful too to actually have a fire with yourself. It's like you and the stars and spirit. You might even want to do that throughout this time frame, just to kind of settle your energy. Even if you live in the city, I heard get a big coffee can and like make yourself a little fire, okay? Interesting. This could also be if you have been in a position where you're like, okay, I need to learn more about this before I can go to the next stage. I feel like Spirit's like, you know enough now to move forward. Right? It's been enough of this in. Now you go out. So I want you to feel confident as you go along. Okay? And actually, if any of you are, since we talked about that lovers, say like singular, or you've been feeling a little bit alone in any kind of way, then, well, let's put it this way. If you get a little funky or get stuck in your head, then you either need more time alone or you need to be around other people more. You know which one you're doing too much of. Just do the reverse, right? Libra, mirror it and just do the reverse. And actually I feel like you have this ability where like you don't have to do it so it's absolutely equal. Like, oh, I've spent this much time doing this, so I have to spend this much time doing that. It's like, no. Whatever feels good to you that you're doing the most of, if that goodness where the cup is like overflowing, then just allow that to flow into this other space and give that some attention too. And then I see it like it balances itself out. And I heard the raven or the crow. There's some kind of black animal that's also helping you with this. There's like some kind of problem solving to have something come move up like that tree. Interesting. Oh, this also showing me a bit of like Aquarius rising energy. So what are we talking about? I guess this is also where, okay, specifically if you're Libra sun or have a lot of Libra placements, this October time is going to be like, well, actually this third here is basically asking you to do something that you're a little bit afraid of. And I feel like, again, it's being supported by spirit also, and supported by other people. So I heard take a compliment. Okay. Okay. Let's see November. Oh, the Six of Wands. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. What's that with? The Ace of Swords. Holy smokes. Okay, so November is so good for you. All of these months, actually, are incredibly positive. The only thing that's going to trip you up a little bit is, like, your own confidence in your one-on-one relationships. Probably till the middle of September, you're going to be like, a little bit. I'm seeing a bunch of letters. Hold on a second. I see an A, I see an X. I guess we just spelled axe, okay? So you want to have a sharp mind, okay? Remember, your mind is very sharp. So make sure that you are gently thinking and speaking about yourself, about work. This could be putting some good intention just around daily things too. Okay, right? Like today is going to be great. Today was a very, I heard someone say, how was your day? And it'd be like, oh, today was so good. I felt really confident about today. There's a few things I needed to handle, but I handled them. I feel good about that. Absolutely. What do we got here? Yeah, Fool and Four of Coins. It's like, I had an impasse, but I got around it. I heard I didn't let something bother me. Good. November is incredibly successful for you. This is good. Sometimes Scorpio time's a little rough. I actually see this very, very fruitful and successful for you. I don't know how many times we just said the word success, but let's say it again. Success. Yeah, Magician. We get Gemini energy there. That's also the first house being emphasized. Okay. This could also be if you are married or in an established relationship, whatever your one-on-one your relationships are, work or personal. This is where you at times will, I see your opinion being really respected. I also see you allowing others to take charge. So I guess letting go of a little bit of control. There's the Lovers twice now, right? Allowing others to take the reins or take control over things could also give you a break, so don't forget to ask for that when you need it. I know you're Cardinal, so Cardinal energy is always has an unconscious connection where it's like, all right, I'm connected to everything and my part is important and you in relation to other people, but I heard you're allowed to lean back. Okay? This could also be, again, like that project or whatever you're trying to put out into the world or that wants to see what you've been doing, like to have something I heard become more of a reality. That's actually received really well. Okay? I would also say there's some kind of good karma that you're also receiving, which is awesome to come through Scorpio time because, again, sometimes this doesn't do this. And maybe this is why the August reading was like King of Wands. So now we have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is more Aries to me with the horns. Again, an emphasis of your mirror. So I mean, look at, there's double like laurel wreaths here. So this is two people winning. Maybe some of you solidify some kind of contract too. Or finally like finalize something in a way. And I see that being immensely successful. I would also say this is a nice time for a completion of something. Like, oh, I'm going to complete that project. Oh, I'm going to close out my, you know, you're wrapping up the end of the year, say, in ways of business, also, like getting your paperwork in order, sorting out details of that kind of thing could also be helpful. I also feel like whatever you've been working through in ways of healing in your body, it's like the mind and the body. That's also something that comes to a new stage in a really good way during this time frame. I suppose some of you could also receive some kind of promotion, feeling a lot more confident at work, a lot more confident in your relationships. I mean, we have two aces here now. Let's see December. Ooh, King of Coins. Oh my God, you have all these doubles. So we have two King of Pentacles. What's the second one? And the Strength card. Oh my God, Spirit is here so much, so strongly. Look at that beautiful rose. Look at that beautiful flower. Hold on. So you mostly have air and fire and spirit. September, October, November, right? So you're you feeling grounded. Remember what we just said there. For you, in ways of feeling grounded, is up to you. You have to make that happen. Now, this doesn't mean that you are not grounded or you're not like have physical support, but there's something here that's brewing in ways of, I heard ideas of new, or like, and I heard me and you. So I want you to work on your body. Excuse me. Let's see here. Well, pardon me. December is King of Coins. Again, very stable and solid. Let's talk about him. King of Earth is stable, reliable, steadfast, very attractive energy. They're the best partner you can receive too. Like out of all the kings, they're probably the most reliable, right? Someone with Earth in their chart Earth is going to bring that stable kind of energy. King of Pentacles is also sensual. Next to the Strength card, that could also be something where like relationships in a loving, or wherever the love is coming through there, it feels really good. I feel like this is a lot of like Venus and Sun energy, so we're creating with love, right? There's a lot of warmth, and this is actually nice, especially those of you where it's becoming colder. It's like it's actually becoming, you're holding the warmth. Warmth is holding itself through this path. Okay? And you know what? All your good work for K2 going through your sign, or the South Node going through Libra, if you're aware of that, I suppose even if you weren't, I feel like you receive an award, or like some kind of gift that's given to you because of your love, because of your courage. This is also Leo, Taurus, right? So what we're talking about is possessing courage. It is, both of these are immensely creative energy, like artistically creative, like relationally, like love. How do I explain it? Well, I heard, remember, even when you don't know, there's like, you don't know what to do. Spirit is always guiding you. Okay? So I heard you don't have to like block your blessings or be worried, really, at all. I mean, you don't have anything negative here. There's not one negative card. They're all actually incredibly positive. I mean, sometimes the star may be a little bit hard for Libra, because star is basically like, put yourself out there, shine, Libra, shine. Like, be all that you are, you know, instead of like, you're allowed to love your shine too. Okay? I mean, you already love the other people shine so easily, right? You help other people shine all the time. So I'm also seeing like light in the body. Like, I actually just saw like someone's heart chakra really opening up. And actually, you know, I don't know if I'm going to just mention this in case it's relative to someone, but your Navamsha chart, your D9 chart, could also be really helpful, because I'm seeing something where like, once a person does like certain things, like matures into their stars, like becomes more of their person, embodies more of who they are, even steps into these new levels of, especially being Libra, like commitment wise, like, you know, a lot of people in their map, if once they become married, for instance, there's this committed, like true, like Saturnian kind of commitments to things. There's a lot of luck that's given through that. There's a lot of blessings that actually come through that choice, right? To committing to something to long term, instead of like, well, I heard backing up because you don't believe that you deserve, that you could have all the love that you give. Do you know what I mean? I would definitely put some energy into your creativity. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that's like particularly like, oh, I need to create this so I can make money from it, or like it's I mean, it could be business oriented, but I feel like there's a natural creation, and there's some this has there's many layers to this, but like one of the main, I feel like, creations is trying to let you know that spirit is helping you, like, through fire and air. So it's almost like trusting the process, and as that is being handled, you work on, like, well, I heard maybe touching into some places you haven't in a while, right? This could also be some kind of like blockages in the body that could very well be opened through through some kind of physical touch. It could be platonic touch, you know, maybe for some of you, you need more of that, where it's like just purely platonic. Platonic touch is immensely healing. You know, that's should be the first touches that we receive. Then from there, we move into these other more intimate connections with other people. So, interesting. So yeah, I don't know. It could be like massage could be helpful or something like this. It could also be wherever you've had any wounding for any reason, like, like in your body, like, oh, this hurts, or like, I've had this pain, this, I've dealt with this kind of pain in ways of my heart chakra or my root chakra, that kind of, these energetic portals. It's like asking spirit to help you with that is also going to help you so much. Yes, Lovers. Again. Fascinating. All right. I guess we'll leave that like that. Great reading. Holy smokes, what did this break down to? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess there's 5, 6, 7, so that's your descendant also being highlighted, so other people are really highlighted in this. This is also technically a marriage house. It's also a work house, so again, it seems to be a collective, but you want to make sure that you have a balance of you're serious and, and playing. I heard, what are some fun things that you'd love to do in the future that you're looking forward to? What are some, I heard, what are some places in your body that need a little bit more light or love? Okay. Interesting. Good reading, Libra. All right, well, I hope this was of service. Thank you so much for being a part of this place. I wish you wonders from now until the end of the year, and we'll talk sooner than then, but yeah, wishing you well. Take care. Happy early birthday. Talk to you later. Peace.